destroy all of you!
This meat will be so delicious. Our husband will be very pleased.
Yes, he will enjoy this feast we have prepared for him.
So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I was able to create those animations. It's very easy to do and it's something that you can do with either your mobile phone or your computer. So it doesn't matter the device that you're using, you can easily do this and it requires less work and less prompts. And you're going to be using just one platform to generate the images, generate the animations and everything. So if you've been struggling to create consistent images or animate your videos for your African folktale projects, or any other Faceless YouTube channel that you're trying to create, then this video is definitely for you. And all you have to do is to please come closer and let's dive in. To get started, the first thing we need to do is to just open our browser and we're going to go ahead and visit Labs.google/fx. I'm going to be leaving the link in the description so that you can find it easily. So while it's opening, we're going to open our prompt library like I always do. So I'm just going to go ahead and open my docs like so, and I'm going to open my prompt library. And as this one is open, we just want to make everything fast. We're going to open a new tab and we're going to open Gemini.google.com. Now, why I'm opening this Gemini is I want to use it to generate the base image that we're going to be using. This is assuming that I have the prompt for my story. Let's say you're building an African folktale video and you have of course you have your characters and all of that. So what I'm trying to do right now is to generate the character itself. Then I'm going to now use the face of the character across all the creations or every other thing that I want to do. So all I have to do right now is to come over to my prompt library and I'm going to copy this prompt like so. Now I'm going to provide this prompt for you. I usually do drop it in our Telegram channel. So all you have to do is to find the link in the description. It's totally free to join and you can have access to this prompt library. So you can just work with it as a base to understand the prompting and know how you can, put yours together. So now that I have this, I'm going to go over to Gemini and I'm going to select Nano Banana. Now, if you're using your mobile phone, you're not going to see all this option. The Nano Banana option, that's create image option, is going to be inside of these tools. So you might want to just click on tools and then click on create images and then you're going to be working with Nano Banana. And now we're going to go ahead and paste in our prompt like so, and I'm going to go ahead and send it. Now a lot of people don't know that Google has a lot of AI tools that they dished out and they are really amazing, and that is this. You have the whisk, you have the flow, you have the image effects, you have the music effects, you also have the Nano Banana, the Gemini, the Notebook LM. You have a whole lot of things all crammed into one AI tool. So when you subscribe for the pro version, like I have the pro version, when you subscribe for the pro version, you have access to all these things, the pro version of all of them. Now, subsequently, I'm going to be creating a lot of tutorials to show you how to use Google AI tools and how to use it to make money for yourself, create content, and go viral. So if this is something that you want to see, please let me know in the comment section, and also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. And while you're subscribing, turn on the post notification so that you can get notified anytime I upload amazing videos like this. And also, if you're already subscribed, please ensure that you turn on the post notification, because if you subscribe and you don't turn on the post notification, you're not going to be notified anytime I upload a new video. So I would recommend that you go ahead and confirm that you turned on the post notification so you don't miss any of my video. So now you can see that Nano Banana has generated our base image, which is this, our base model. So all I have to do right now is to go ahead and save this image. Okay, so I'm going to save this image. I'm going to name it base model. Okay, I'm going to save it as base model and I'm going to go ahead and click on save. So now I've saved this. Now you can use any character that you want. I just want to use this for this tutorial. Okay, I just want to use this for this tutorial. You can use any character that you want depending on the storyline that you're creating. I don't want to make this video long by trying to generate the storyline and then using the prompt to, you know, create the characters and all of that. I believe by now you know how to do that. If you're new to all of this, if you're new to African folktale, you're new to all of this, I've made quite a lot of videos on how to do that, and I'll be linking all of them in the description, so you can go ahead and binge watch them and get to learn how to, you know, build your storyline, build everything, and then start generating prompts for your stories, and then you can put that prompt, you know, get to the stage, right? So now that I have that out of the way, we're going to come back to labs.google/fx, and we're going to click on launch whisk. So now we're going to be treating Wix. First, I'm going to show you the magic that you can create with Wix. As you can see, create some magic. So who is interested? Who is happy to create magic with Whisk? So now I'm going to click on enter tool. So now that it has opened, the next thing we want to do is to use these options here. Now, I want to explain what this is. Now, let's say you're trying to build your consistent character and you're going to generate your base image. That's your base model, your base character. Make sure that the character's face is very visible and can easily be, you know, replicated, right? So once you have that, all you have to do is to upload it here. That is this subject here. Now you can put a text and describe exactly what you want or exactly how the character looks. I can actually put that particular prompt that, you know, I picked out from here. I can put this prompt here, but I usually love putting the images so that it generates something that I want exactly the way I want it. So I'm just going to go ahead and upload that image that we just downloaded now. So base model. So here we have it. Base model is analyzing. Now this is for scenes. So let's say you're trying to have a consistent scene, right, with a consistent character or just a consistent scene, then you're going to use this one. Okay, if you're trying to build a consistent scene, not just a consistent character, you can upload the scene here. And style, you have maybe a retro style or an urban style or a village style or an epic style, whatever style that you want, you are going to upload that style here, and it's going to generate according to that style. So it's going to limit itself to the style that you selected. I don't know if you understand that perfectly. So now that we have this, all we have to do next is to come right here. Now when you upload the image and you have more than one image, I usually love using more than one so that it can best understand the facial structure and everything. So if you want to get it 150% accurate, just go ahead and add more faces, right? So all you have to do that is to click on plus sign and then add the face that you want to generate again, you know, the face of the character, add it again and again and again, so you can have like a consistent face so that you can best understand what you're trying to create, right? So now that we have this out of the way, the next thing we're going to do is to come over to our prompt library and pick up the next prompt. Okay, we're going to copy it like so, and we're going to come here and we're going to just paste it like so. So let's go ahead and generate the image, but before then, you are going to come over here and make sure that seed is unlocked to give more variety. So if you want more variety, you can leave this unlocked, but if you want it to stay on course, if you want it to keep generating the exact same type of thing, then you lock this one. But I'm going to leave it open so our creativity can run wild. And here is the aspect ratio. So you can select either 1:1, 19:16, that is the portrait, and landscape. And for this tutorial, we are trying to generate landscape images because we're trying to generate images for our YouTube channel. So now I'm going to select this 16:9, which is landscape. So now that I've selected the aspect ratio, I'm just going to go ahead and click on send and let the AI do its thing.
2 seconds later.
All right, so now you can see that it has generated our image. Now, how cool is this? This is incredible. And here you can see that it's just the same thing. It's just the same image that we generated. If you look at this image here, let's look at this image, take note of the facial structure and everything, and we're going to come back to Whisk and you can see that is the exact same person. Now, how cool is this? So now that we have this, what we can do is to start refining it. Now, that is why I love this tool. Once you generated a picture or an image or a video, you can just refine it and keep refining it till you get exactly what you want. So now we have our base image, and the next thing we're going to do is to click on refine and ask it to add headroom so that we can see the firewood. Okay, add a headroom so we can see the bunch of firewood. Okay, so add a headroom so that we can see the bunch of firewood. So I'm going to go ahead and send this and let it recreate the image, but giving us a headroom. As you can see, it cut off the firewood. I want the firewood to be noticeable, right? This is how you can keep, telling it exactly how you want it so that you can get that picture perfect. Because a lot of people see a lot of African folktale videos and they wonder, how did they get this picture perfect images? I'm going to show you how to do all of that right now. It's very easy to do with this tool. All you have to do is to just do it. And right now you can see that it has created exactly what we want. Now, how cool is this? This is nothing close to what ChatGPT does, is nothing close to what Nano Banana does. Because Nano Banana, you can't really start correcting things and start changing things. Immediately you start correcting things is to start giving you jargon. If you have experienced that, let me know in the comment section, right? So now this is incredible. This is exactly what we want. Apologies if you don't like snakes. This is for the purpose of this tutorial. Please forgive me. So now that we have this, you can see the firewood and everything. This is incredible. And then again, people have been asking me, I get a lot of questions, especially people in my mentorship programs and my academy. They keep, one of the questions that come up often is how they can generate images like, images with blood and stuff like that. So I'm going to just use this image to do that. So instead of refining it again, we have the perfect picture that we want. So let's go ahead and close this. So we have everything here. So this is the refined image. This is the final image that we're going to be using. And these are all, like base models. Now, if you don't like the position of the snake, if you want the snake to have 2 heads, 3 heads, look aggressive and all of that, you can just go ahead and add that, which is going to make it more incredible. And I'm going to show you how to animate this much later. And animating it takes just a few seconds and you're not going to leave this tool. So now that we have that, we're going to go ahead and delete this, and you can now continually tell it what you want it to generate. Okay, we are going to say narrate an image of her crying with red tears coming out of her eyes. Okay, generate an image of her crying with red tears coming out of her eyes. Now, the strategy here is you're not going to use blood. You're not going to mention blood, because if you mention blood, it's not going to generate it, right? And again, another strategy that I've used sometime in the past is to use fake blood. Mention, instead of using blood, you say fake blood, right? So if you're trying to say someone died or something, you can say someone is sleeping, right? Unconsciously sleeping and stuff like that. So with that, you can portray exactly what you want. Okay, so now that we have this, we're going to go ahead and select it. Though I didn't add the scene and everything, but let's see what it's going to generate for us, and we are going to take it up from there. Now you can see our image has been generated, and how cool is this? This is crazy. This is crazy amazing. And come on. So now that we have this, and the next thing we want to do is to go ahead and animate it. So I want to show you how to animate the images. It's very easy to do. So let's start with the first one. Okay, so the first one, which is this one here. Okay, we're going to start with this one, and we're going to click on animate, and we're going to give it our prompt. Okay, so to start the animation, all we have to do is to click on animate. So now that we have this, we're going to simply give it the animation we want. She is crying red tears while she screamed, "Will deal with all of you." Then the environment instantly became gloomy, and thunder and lightning started striking, and the snake became very aggressive. Okay, so let's see what it's going to do for us. And trust me, it's just a matter of seconds and it's going to fully animate the video. All right, so now you can see that it has generated the video, and I'm going to go ahead and play it for you.
I will deal with all of you.
All right, so this is amazing, but I didn't capture exactly what I wanted. I want the kids behind, the people behind, to be running away, and also I want the tears of blood, tears of blood. All right, so we're going to now tell it to do that. So we're going to then remove this. Let's remove this and say she's crying bitterly, and we can see red tears fall from her eyes, and the people behind started running away very, very fast. Okay, and we have this now, right? So now that we have this, we're going to go ahead and click on send to animate the video.
2 seconds later.
All right, so now you can see that it has generated our video, and let's play it and see what we can get from here. So let's go ahead and play it.
With all of you.
Now this is a better version, but what I don't like here is that the villagers are running towards her instead of away from her. And the problem is not from the video generation, the problem is from the image that I generated. So to correct that, we're going to copy this prompt first, and we're going to come right here, one of the images that we generated, like so. And we're going to click on refine. Okay, we're going to click on refine, and we're going to turn the villagers backwards, to face back. Okay, let the villagers turn their backs and are seen running very, very fast. Okay, let the villagers turn their backs and are seen running very fast, running away from her, very fast. Let the villagers turn their backs and are seen running away from her very fast. So let's go ahead and send this and recreate that so that we can have a good image, so that when we animate it, it's going to, they're going to run away from her instead of running to her. Because if you're scared of someone, you don't run towards the person, you run away from the person. And that is what sells the effect, right? So now we can see this here. So it has created the image and it looks amazing. You can see the image right here. You can see the villagers running away from her. Okay, so now what we can do again is to now animate this one that it just generated for us. So to animate that, we're going to click on animate, and we're going to paste in the prompt that we copied, which is she is crying bitterly, and we can see red tears rushing down from her eyes, and the people behind her running away very, very fast, running away from her very, very fast, as she said, I will deal with all of you. And we can see that the snake became very aggressive and thunder and lightning started striking. So now we're going to send this and let it generate the video for us.
A few moments later.
So now you can see that it has generated our video. So let's go ahead and play it.
I will deal with all of you.
Now, how cool is this? This is incredible. There's so much you can achieve with this. You can see the snake and everything. It just pulls the viewer in. Now think about the things you can actually achieve with this and let your creativity run wild. Now, if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. But until then, if you want to learn everything you need to know about African Folktale channel, how to start, how to create your stories, how to create longer stories, how to generate consistent images, and everything that you need to know about African Folktale, even down to how to create the channel of an African Folktale niche, then this video right here, this playlist right here is for you. Just take your time, binge watch the playlist so that you can learn everything that you need to know about the African Folktale niche. See you on the other side. Ciao.